Hello everyone, so now we are going to do the ASA lab. I hope you saw already our the ASA redistribution overview. Now we are going to do that lab. Okay, so let me take one lab. I will give name, we can give the name as a redistribution lab for the ASA firewall. Okay, so we can give anything redistribution in ASA firewall. I think maybe we have one lab. Let me check here. Did I give that redistribution in the ASA firewall? Let's see. Nothing is there. We will design the topology here. Okay. Theory already we discussed. Now we are going to do the lab. So what I will do, I will take two router. Let me take two router. This one I will take. And I will take one ASA firewall. I taken this ASA one firewall. Okay, let me keep ASA in between. So now what we are going to do, we are going to run one site as a OSPF, another site we can run RIP or EAGRP, any routing protocol. Okay, so what I will do now, we will run one site OSPF, one site RIP, and then routes will not go. We are going to do the redistribution. So let me power on all the devices and take the console of all device. An IP schema we are going to use. Let me put here what we are going to use. 1.1.1 I will create loopback here. Okay, this will be one loopback I will create here, this side. And for the router 2 we will create one more loopback here. This will be 2.2.2. okay, and here let me make here this side we are going to configure OSPF, and other side we will configure the RIP. We will use RIP here. Okay, what else? Let me write the IP schema what we are going to use in between. So I will use here 192.168.12.0. okay, here this IP, and this side we are going to use 21. I will write here 21.0. Okay, so this is our topology. We are going to do the redistribution. So first of all, let me go in the R1. I will write here no, and let me take the console of ASA also, and also let me take the console of R2 also. Okay, so let me write no here. We are going to do the configuration. Now let me start the configuration. Basic configuration we will do first. So let me take the console. If you see here, I am in the R1. What we are going to do, first of all, let me change the name of the router, host name R1. After that, just we will assign the IP address. So I will write interface E0/0. Okay, IP address 192.168.12.1, 255.255.255.0. I will write no shut. What I done, just I assign the IP to this interface. That's all. Now I will create one loopback. I will give this IP. Okay, so let me do that one also. I will write interface loopback 0, IP address 1.1.1.1.1, 255.0.0.0. okay, no need to write no shut. Anyhow I will write here. So what I done, I assign the IP address. Okay, I assign the IP address to the R1. If you want, I can show you. Do show IP show IP interface brief. If you see here, let me move this here. Okay, like this you can see. So if you see here, I have this interface E0/0, this IP address, and if you see this one loopback 0, this IP address. So R1 configuration basic I done, just we assign the IP address. Let me do same thing in R2 also. I will write host name R2, then we will write interface E0/0, IP address 192.168.21.2. okay, in R2 I am giving this one 255.255.255.0. I will write here no shut and I will create one loopback 0, IP address 2.2.2.2 255.0.0.0. that's all. Okay, what I done, just I assign the IP address. If you want, I will save the configuration. Here also I will save the configuration. Now we need to enable the OSPF or EIGRP, but before going to that one, let's go to the ASA firewall. In the ASA firewall, we are going to do the configuration. So what I will do in the ASA, first of all, I will change the name of the firewall. I will give ASA. Okay, now I need to assign the IP address to the ASA also. So I will go interface ETH0. Okay, I am going under this interface ETH0. I am going to assign here. What I am going to assign? I am going to assign the IP address. But before that one, let me give the name if. I will write name if inside. Okay. This site I am taking as a inside. Okay, from here to here. So name if I taken inside, and by default they assign the security level as 100. Okay, anyhow I will also assign again. Then we will write the IP address, whatever IP we plan, 192.168.12. You can give any IP. Here we are using 1, so here we can use 2, so I will give here 2. And if you want to give subnet mask, you can give, because we are using classful IP, so even if you did not give, they will take the default subnet mask. So I will press enter, then I will write no shut. That's all. What I done, I assign the IP address to the ETH0, this one, here .2, and here also we will have 192.168.21.1. okay, so let me go to other interface ETH1, that is Ethernet 1, and here I will write name if outside. Okay, name if outside. When I give, they keep the default value, that is a default security level, as 0. If you want, we can change, but no need to change. We will keep same as it is. Then we will assign the IP address 192.168.21.1. okay, 21.1. Press enter, write no shut. In the router we assign, what we assign, if you see here, 21.2. If you are confused, let me write here. This side, what IP we are assigning, .1. okay, and this side we are assigning .2. okay, any doubts? Nothing, right? And if you make duplicate this one, we can take this here. So here we are assigning .2. Sorry, I taken this one. I need to take this IP. Why it is not coming? Let me take. Okay, let me take. Okay, so here is .2. If you see in the ASA firewall, this interface 12.2 and this will be 21.1. okay, so just I keep this IP. So what we can say that we assign the IP. If you want to check, we can check show interface IP brief. Okay, if you type this one, this is a Ethernet 0. This one we have 192.168.12.2, and the Ethernet one we have 192.168.21.1. okay, this one, and both are up, so no issue, everything is good. Now let's do the OSPF configuration in this. So what I will do, in the R1, I will go in the global configuration mode. I will write router OSPF1 and then interface is 0 by 0. I will do interface method. Okay, IP OSPF1 area 0, and I need to put loopback also. So I will write interface loopback 0 IP OSPF1 area 0. Okay, if you want to use the network command, you can use network command also. Okay, so now in the ASA firewall, I can do the OSPF this side. Okay, so how we will do in the ASA firewall? We can do the same as we do before, like we can write router OSPF1. Okay, and you can use network command. If you want to use network command, write network command and network ID 192.168.12.0. Why 12.0? This one. Here you have 192.168.12.2. We need to write network and the wildcard mask. Okay. So what I will do here, I will write 192.168.12.0, and if you want to write the subnet mask also, no issue, they will take that one. So we will write 255.255.255.0, and then you can write here area 0. What I done, just I enable the OSPF under this interface 192.168.12.0, 255.255.255. This side we finish, this side. Now I need to do this side. So what I will do, I can do this way also. I will write router RIP, then network, and write the network ID 192.168.21.0, and directly we can say version 2. Okay, version 2. So this way we enable here. In this ASA firewall, this interface in the OSPF, this interface in the RIP. Let me do RIP configuration here. So what I will do, I will go here. I will write here router RIP network 192.168.21.0 and another network 2.0.0.0. That's all. Okay, now you can check, you can go in the ASA and you can check show root. If you see, I am getting this root from the OSPF. Okay, this one O. I am learning this one from OSPF. Now we can check we are getting this root or not. Here I advertise router RIP network and the network ID. We need to wait and we need to check here in the R1. Let me check again here. Still we are not getting this root. R2 root we are not getting. We need to verify that one. So let me check, maybe something missing here. I did not write the version 2. Okay, so let me go here and write the version 2. Router RIP version 2. Okay, now we will have, because version 1, version 2 will have the confusion. So now you will have, it will take some time, then you will have the root here. Still not. Here you will not have, we need to do the redistribution. If you check in the R1, it will not come. Here nothing, but in the ASA you should have both the root from the OSPF and also from the, if you see both are came here. You are getting this root from the OSPF and you are getting this root from the RIP. But if you go here, it will not, you will not have any root here. Show IP root, you will not have any root here. Even show IP root. Why we don't have here root? Because this side, if you observe carefully, this side is running the OSPF. Okay, OSPF. And this side is running as a RIP. So RIP will not talk with OSPF, OSPF will not talk with RIP. So we need to do redistribution. Here we need to put RIP root in the OSPF and the OSPF root in the RIP. Then only they can communicate. So how we can do? We need to do in the ASA firewall. Okay, because ASA firewall, one interface is in the OSPF, another interface is in the RIP. So we need to configure the redistribution in the ASA firewall. So I will go inside ASA firewall and then we will do. I will go in the global configuration mode. Then I will write router OSPF1. Okay. Then we will write redistribute. And you need to redistribute RIP. And metric I will give 4. Okay. The only classful network will be redistributed. So we will give subnet. Okay, I will write redistribute RIP subnet. So if I give subnet, then they will take subnetting. Even if we have any subnetting, they will consider that one. So I told I go under the OSPF and then I will say the redistribute RIP under OSPF. Now I need to do the other way. I will write here router RIP. Okay, redistribute Let me write here router rip redistribute, then we will write the OSPF, what is the process ID 1, and metric, what is the metric, I can give 5. That's all. Now they are going to exchange the root. ASA firewall will take from OSPF and he will convert into RIP and he will give to R2. Let's see now. If you see, I am getting this root from RIP. Okay, this one is in the OSPF. R1 is running OSPF, that root go to ASA firewall. ASA firewall is converting that root into the RIP and it is giving to R2. And if you want to check in the R1 also, you can check show IP root. You have here OE2. Okay, OE2, if you see 2.0.0, you are learning this from the OE2. I hope you remember what is the meaning of OE2, external root. E2 you are getting this one, external root. Here you will see that E1 and E2 are the external type 2. So this root we are getting. Now you can ping, it will work. Okay, network like 2.2.2.2, it will work. We will wait and we will check that one. It should work because we are pinging from high security level to low security level, so it should work. It's still not working. Let's see what root we have here. 2.2.2 we learn here, so it should work. Here let me go and check show IP root. From here we cannot ping because this is in the low security level this side and this is in the high security level, so we can ping from here to here. So this should ping. Why it is not working, we need to check, because in the ASA firewall we need to fix. ASA firewall block the ping. I hope you remember before we done, we need to write IP. Let me write here. There is one command we need to write IP fix. Some IP fix, some command is there. We need to write that one so we can ping. Let me check here, question mark. Let me check where it is here. IP ICMP you have. In our previous class we done that one. Now I did not remember. There is one command IP something we need to write. We will check here and we will do that. Okay, let me check. Yeah, now I remember what we need to write means fix up protocol ICMP. Okay, you remember before we use this command. So after that you can ping. Let's see. Yeah, now it is working. Okay, because ASA firewall is not allowing to ping anything. So if you want to allow that one, this is a easy command. Just write fix up protocol ICMP, or you need to do long procedure. You need to create route map and policy map and allow the ICMP. But for lab purpose, directly write this one fix up protocol ICMP in the ASA firewall. Then you can ping easily. So now it is working perfectly. So what we done here redistribution. If you want, I will write show IP root. You are getting RIP root in the OSPF, and if you go here, you are getting the OSPF root in the RIP. That's all. This side is OSPF, this side is RIP. It is working perfectly. What we done only here. Let me write show run section. Here I will do the, let me check here, show run section. Directly I can write here show run router. If you see this one, this configuration we done, only this one. Okay, this is only the configuration we done in the ASA firewall. What we done, we advertise this network, then we redistribute. Again here also we advertise that network and we redistribute. That's all. Okay, I hope this is clear for you. Thank you for watching this video. See you. Bye.